Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Ro. I am back with another message, with another word, with another prophecy, with another video. Yes, I'm back. You guys. I'm back as promised. And it is our midday devotional. And if you have been watching all my videos and my previous videos, you'll know what this is. Please make sure you go back and watch all those videos so you can get caught up. So I am doing daily devotionals. This is our midday devotional, and it's coming out of the book Jesus is Calling, Enjoying Peace in His Presence. Make sure you watch this morning's devotional, and it came from a different devotional book. But right now, we're on May 14th, and the title of this one is I Am a Mighty God. And it is coming from, well, actually, this devotional gives you two different Bible verses that you can reference when it comes to your daily devotionals. This one references Luke 1 verse 37 and 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9. I'm going to go with 2 Corinthians 12th chapter 9th verse. Okay, so go ahead and pull that up if you need to while we're doing this. I'm gonna read the devotional and then we'll get into the Bible verse. So it says, nothing is too difficult for me. I have chosen to use weak ones like you to accomplish my purpose. Your weakness is designed to open you up to my power. Therefore, do not fear your limitations or measure the day's demands against your strength. What I require of you is to stay connected to me, living and trusting dependence on my limitless resources. When you face unexpected demands, there is no need to panic. Remember that I am with you. Talk with me and listen while I talk you through each challenging situation. I am not a careless God. When I allow difficulties to come into your life, I equip you fully to handle them. Relax in my presence, trusting in my strength. So basically, what this devotional, before I even get into the devotional, it amazes me that I am using two separate devotional books to give my morning, midday, and evening devotionals. And it's amazing how they're tied together. Two different books, two different authors, written two different times. And it's so amazing how it's tied together, because this is God's way of showing me that I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing. Confirmation. He will do that. That's his power. That's how he lets us know that he's with us and he is guiding and leading us and he's ordering our steps and directing our paths in everywhere that we go. And if you don't believe that, I don't know how else to convince you. Other than just keep convincing you. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep convincing you, okay? So let's get into the Bible verse. 2 Corinthians 12 and 9. Well, the devotional first. I'm sorry. Let's speak about this devotional. So basically, God is letting you know from, like I said earlier, with the Pharaoh and the Israelites and Moses, and how we can become fearful of things. We can feel like we're weak. God is letting us know, we're weak to him. So he's going to use us to show how powerful he is. Because we're so weak. Like, just imagine, just imagine basically facing your fears. Imagine having fear of heights. And you're going up there and you're facing your fear. You're going to the highest tower. You're going to the highest mountain. You're going as high as you can. And you're looking down, facing your fear. God is showing you that if you put your trust and faith in me to climb this mountain, I will allow you to look down upon this mountain and not fear anymore. Where you are weak, I am strong. That's what he's telling you. So I'm using you to show others. I'm using your weakness. And for those of you, this message is for you specifically, because I know you hear me. This is for you specifically. You have been walking around feeling weak. You have been walking around feeling like you are incapable of doing anything. You've been walking around feeling like you're not worthy in whatever way, for whatever reason. But see, that's how God uses you. God uses you whether you want him to use you or not. He's using you at the present moment for you to build up strength in him, and trust in him that whatever it is that you're going through right now that you feel the weakest, when you build up that strength in him, stop praying. Stop welcoming him into your heart. And when you begin to move, and everything that made you weak, everything that made you still, everything that made you not want to move, and the people around you start to see you move, that's a move of God that's showing everyone around you his power. That this person who I never thought that would be able to get up and move has moved. This person that the doctors told would not get up and walk again has walked again. That this person that the doctors told that had no brain function is now functioning like a person who never had an injury. That's God's power. That's God's grace. That's God's mercy. He's basically giving you, like, I'm letting you know I'm here for you. And again, everything doesn't happen overnight. But I'm letting you know, my dear friend, where you are weak, God is strong, and he will provide. He will provide for you. And he will get you up off whatever you're laying down on. He will get you up. And he will make a powerful move that will strengthen you, okay? So 2 Corinthians, verse 12 and 9. But God said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Let me make sure that's the right one. Yep. So basically, this story, this whole chapter is about Paul's vision and his thorn. Now, Paul was going around boasting. He was bragging about the things that he was capable of doing, but he was not, giving God his glory. He was not, expressing it in a way that that showed that it was God's work and not his. And so he was hit with the thorn in his side as a reminder to stop being conceited, basically, to show that, whatever he is doing is wrong, and that he should be honoring God for the strength that he had. And so Paul is saying, and this is his verse 6. We're going to start with verse 6. Paul is saying, even if I should choose to boast, I would not be a fool, because I would be speaking the truth. But I refrain so no one will think more of me than is warranted by what I do or say, or because of these surpassingly great revelations. Therefore, in order to keep me from becoming conceited, I was given a thorn in my flesh, a messenger of Satan to torment me. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord to take it away from me. But he said to me, this is what God said to Paul, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, Paul is saying, therefore, I will boast at all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest in me. And I'm going on to 10. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weaknesses, in insults, in hardships, and persecutions, and difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong. My God, y'all don't know what that just did to me. Because I've been expressing this and speaking this to my friends and people, and they're looking at me like, oh, you're such a hater, in a sense. Because when I see people brag and boast, listen, there's nothing wrong about speaking on your accomplishments. It's nothing wrong about it. But when you brag and boast on a lot of things without giving God his glory, without saying, Lord, I thank you for when I was weak, you helped rise me up. For God, y'all don't know. I can't even put it in words. It's in here written in black and white, or whatever color you want it to be in. For God is definitely telling you, you have to delight in your weaknesses and insults and hardships and persecutions and difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong. He's telling you, your weakness is your strength. It's okay to tell the world where you fell short at. It's okay to tell the world how difficult it is. It's okay. Life is not peaches and cream. When all you see, and this is what these influencers, I'm sorry, I don't mean to step on nobody's toes. I'm sorry. Look, congratulations for all the accomplishments that you have. But it bothers me when I'm looking at an influencer and they never show their weakness. They never show their hard times. They never show what they had to get through to get to. All we see is the happy life. And then we end up seeing later on the bad life. Like, if we're going to influence, and this is why I'm passionate about it, is because I have children. And my kids, by the grace of God that I'm the influencer in my children's lives. But I also see sometimes I have to kind of like keep them motivated, because they'll go astray in a heartbeat because they see this person living this way and they think that that person got it overnight. They think that because what their person, the makeup, I'm not saying anything wrong with makeup or hair. I do it all the time. I'm in the beauty industry. But what I'm saying is you have to be able to express to your audience what it took to get to that point. And granted, everybody don't believe in God. Granted, everybody are not Christians. So I'm not speaking to you. I'm only speaking to the ones who do speak on God, talk about God. I just wish that you guys would just bring them in a little bit more so the children can see, like, without him, none of this would be possible. But without him, where I'm weak, I'm strong. And that's all that this midday devotional is about. So if you right now comment below your weaknesses, what weaknesses has made you strong within the last years, months, weeks, days. Just comment below that for me, please. And I thank you guys for tuning in, y'all. That's it for this midday devotional. As always, be a blessing to others. Stay tuned for evening devotional. And I appreciate you. Peace.